Hi guys, this is Kenya. Welcome back to Kenya's Decor Corner. So today I am super excited because I was tagged in the clean house tag. Now this tag was started by Lacee at Lacee Space. Thank you Lacee for starting this tag. And I was tagged by my beautiful friend Kimberly Davis with Diva Designing on a Dime. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for tagging me. So I'm super excited to share with you guys my clean house answers. So there's 10 questions in this tag, so let's get started. Now, the first question is, how often do I clean? So I at least try to pick up my home every day. Now, that's not a full clean, but every night after I put my toddler down for bed, then I go through and pick up all of the toys, wipe down all of the countertops, wipe off the dining room table and the coffee tables in the living room because he's usually playing there and maybe created a little bit of a mess. And then I usually at least sweep the rug if I don't vacuum. Usually I don't vacuum at night because I don't want to wake him up. So I would just sweep the floor. So I do a light pickup just about every day. So yeah, at least 5 days a week I do a light pickup. And then once a week I do a more general cleaning. Now let me share with you guys, cleaning is not my forte. I'm just going to be real with you. I like to decorate. I don't like to clean, right? So, but of course I have to clean because I like having a clean home. But it's not something that I really like to do. So, but I do what has to be done. So, I usually choose usually a Friday evening or a Saturday morning to do my cleaning. Now, I generally don't like to clean on Saturdays because that's the day that I do other things like running errands or maybe doing some fun things with my family or recording videos. But there are times when I will get up early and clean on Saturday mornings, but usually I like to do it on Fridays after work. So yeah. And then number 2 is, do you have a certain style or method of cleaning? And so they give the examples of zone cleaning, a schedule, or one chore per day, etc. So I would have to say that I probably do zone cleaning because I like to clean one room at a time. And I generally start with the front of my house and then work my way back and then work my way upstairs. So like I'll start with my entryway with dusting and sweeping the floor and the rugs and everything, and then make my way to the guest bathroom, to my dining room, living room, kitchen, etc. So I guess I would say I do zone cleaning, and if perhaps there are some items in one area of the house that do not belong there, then I like to go through with a basket and collect all of those items and then drop it off in the room where it belongs. So when I get there, then I will put it away. So yeah, so that kind of works for me. Number 3 is, what is your least favorite room or area to clean? So I have been watching some of my fellow sister YouTubers doing this tag, and I think Kimberly as well as Wani mentioned that they don't like cleaning the garage. And I have to say, guys, I don't hardly even like being in the garage. I like to just pull my car in the garage and get out and go in the house. So I definitely don't want to clean the garage, but you know, it has to be done. So I usually will do that with my husband because even though I don't like going in the garage, most of the items in the garage are mine. So like all of my decor items and seasonal items are stored in the garage. So but my husband will go through and help me clean the garage out periodically. I think we do it at least twice a year, usually in the spring of the year, which was kind of after the holiday season, and then in the fall of the year when I'm preparing for the holidays. So after I put all my things, or when I'm putting all of my decor items away, that's when I clean. And then when I'm pulling all of my decor items out, that's when I clean. So that's the one area that I really dislike dealing with. So number 4 is, what is your favorite room or area in your house to clean? So I would have to say probably my favorites would be the living room and like the bedrooms, like my master bedroom and guest bedrooms. Because to me, you see the fruit of your labor when you're done. So when I like to, once I'm done cleaning everything and all the pillows are fluffed and everything's clean and sparkly, I like to stand back and go, wow, this looks really good. So yeah, those would be my favorite areas, would be the living room and like the bedrooms. The bathroom, you know, I don't mind doing it, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite because yeah, you can see it's clean, but it really doesn't, it doesn't look decorated or whatever. So I like the areas that are actually decorated. Those are my favorite areas to clean. Okay, number 5 is, what is your least favorite chore to do? So I have a couple of least favorites, and I have a wonderful husband who takes up the slack for me. And so my least favorite thing to do is the dishes and the laundry. So honestly, I don't really mind doing the laundry. Well, I kind of don't like doing it, but if I had to do it, I don't mind doing it. What I hate the most about laundry is I don't mind even folding the clothes, but I don't like to put them away. Like, I'll fold them up and put them in a basket and they'll sit there for a week or two, and I'll just dig through the basket and take out whatever I need. And that kind of drives my husband crazy. He really doesn't like that, so he's kind of taken over that chore of doing the laundry. And as it relates to the dishes, like, I don't mind doing dishes while I'm cooking. Like, I like to clean as I go so there's not a big mess at the end. But after I'm done cooking and after we've had dinner, then I don't want to be bothered with the dishes. And so my husband is really good about doing that also, especially when our kids aren't here. Of course, if the kids are here, then that's their job, right? So, but at any rate, so my husband's really good about doing those things for me. And then I do everything else. And I don't mind doing it because he's doing what I don't like to do. Anyway, okay, so let's see here. Number 6 is, what is your favorite chore to do? So, or that you don't mind doing. So, like I said, I don't mind doing any of the other household chores outside of the laundry and the kitchen. But you know what? I just remembered there's another area that I really don't like to do, and that's the bathtubs and the showers. Like, I really don't like cleaning out the bathtub and showers. I'll clean the bathroom, but I just don't like to do the bathtub and showers, and so my husband's really good about doing that also. But my favorite chore to do would probably be vacuuming and sweeping. Like, I probably sweep a lot. I know that sweeping is kind of like, I guess, old school now. It doesn't seem like a lot of people sweep anymore because, you know, we have vacuums that can vacuum over tile and hardwood floors, etc. But I like to sweep. I like to sweep the floors, and then a lot of times I'll go over it again with the vacuum to pick up any flyaways or whatever. But that's probably my favorite thing to do. And then also I like to clean the kitchen as it relates to wiping down the countertops, wiping off the refrigerator, wiping down my cabinets, that kind of thing. I kind of like doing that also. It's a little bit relaxing for me, I guess. Okay, so then number 7 is, what is your favorite brand of cleaner, supply, or tool? So I have to say I don't really have a favorite. I guess I'll say what I use most often is bleach. I'm probably pretty simple with my cleaning products that I use. I basically use bleach for everything. And if I'm not using bleach, then I like to mix vinegar with water. So I use vinegar and water to wipe down like my glass tables, my mirrors, and things like that. And then if I'm cleaning out like the sink and whatever, then I like to use bleach for that. And then if I'm doing the floors, then I use like the Swiffer mop. So, and it has the little, you know, Swiffer things, the little Swiffer pads that go on with it. So, I really like using that also. So I guess those would be my favorites. as it relates to other cleaning items, I don't guess I really use much anything else, because even with dusting, I usually will just wipe off things with my towel that I'm using with bleach and water. So yeah. Okay, so then let's see here. It says what cleaning solution or product you do not recommend. So because I don't really use that many products, I don't really have any that I would not recommend. So that prompted me to do a little bit of research, and I found an article posted by the Huffington Post, which I will link in my description box. And on that article, they listed the top 10 products that are most harmful. And some of the products that they indicated in that article were like, I'm sure you guys have heard of the laundry detergent called Fab, Ajax laundry detergent, and Dynamo laundry detergent. Those are all made by the Phoenix brand, and they were listed as having formaldehyde as one of their products. And so formaldehyde is classified as a human carcinogen. So, and that was indicated by the U.S. government and the World Health Organization. So I was really kind of shocked by that. Now, I generally don't use Fab or Ajax or Dynamo laundry detergents, but I do use Ajax dishwashing liquid. And so I thought, oh my goodness. So I need to really look at the dishwashing liquid to see if they have formaldehyde in that. I mean, I don't want to be exposed to anything that could potentially give me cancer. So, and then some other items that they had listed as harmful were Mopping Glow, Easy Off, Glade air fresheners. And for the Glade air fresheners, they indicated that if they were intentionally misused, then it could cause death. So like if someone was inhaling it or whatever. But I just thought that was a really interesting article. And if you guys are interested, I'll leave the link below for you to check it out. Alrighty, so then that was number 8. And so number 9 is, what is my favorite cleaning hack? Okay, so one thing that I like to do is I like to use fabric sheets in the bottom of my trash cans, and I also like to put them under the seats in my car and in the trunk of my car. So it kind of helps to keep the car fresh, you know, without being overwhelming or overpowering. So I really like that, especially in the trunk also. If you have like kids or teenagers and you have to carry around like their sports equipment or things like that, then you know that could get a little stinky sometimes. And so it's nice to have a fabric sheet there to help, you know, reduce those odors. So yeah, I guess that would be my hack, is adding the dryer sheets in your car and in your trash can at the bottom, and then you put your trash bag on top of that. So that's what I would consider a hack. And then number 10 is, have you or would you have a cleaning company come into your home to clean? Why or why not? Okay, you guys already know. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I would be so happy to have a housekeeper. And actually, I have had a housekeeper in the past in my other homes. And since we've been in this home, it's been a little more challenging for me to find someone that will come out here. So the housekeeper that we had at my previous home, she doesn't cover this area of town. And so I've been talking with my neighbor next door to find out who she uses as her housekeeper. And so this is kind of a crazy story, right? So she gave me the contact information for her housekeeper. I contacted the lady. She seemed really nice. We did an over-the-phone interview, and then she did an on-site, I guess like inspection or whatever, to give me a price quote. And then we set up the date that she would start the service. And maybe the week of, or a couple of days before she was due to start, she sent me a text message saying, oh, I'm sorry, I've been really busy and we're down a staff person, and so I need to push your start date back by a month. And I was kind of disappointed about that, but I said, okay, fine. Because my neighbor had already indicated that she did a fabulous job at her home. And so I thought, okay, I'll give her a try. So I put it off for a month, and now the time rolls around, and the day that she was supposed to come, you know, I was waiting and waiting and waiting. And then eventually I contacted her, sent her a text message, and called her, and she didn't answer. So I sent her a text message saying, hey, I was just wondering what time were you coming today? And she replied back to the text message saying, oh, I'm sorry, I won't be able to take you on as a client. I'm just really too busy. Can you believe it? I was so shocked, first of all, and disappointed and upset. And honestly, I was a bit angry because I felt like that was just really bad business. She could have told me well in advance that she was not going to be able to take me on as a client, and I would have just appreciated that more than to have me waiting for her and then she never show up. And so, of course, I mentioned that to my neighbor, and ironically enough, my neighbor also ended her contract with her because she had canceled on her a few times as well. So I thought, okay. So in the meantime, I've been looking for someone, and after I did all of my Christmas decor and took everything down, I guess I was kind of whining about things, and so my husband took it upon himself to talk with some of his coworkers, and he did get the contact information for a housekeeper that one of his coworkers used. And so he just gave me that information, I think it was last week or the week before. So now that I've gotten all my Christmas items out of the way, I need to give her a call and see about getting that service started, because I cannot wait. Because honestly, guys, I'd rather be doing things that I enjoy as opposed to cleaning the house. Like, I could think of probably 1,000 other things that I could do as opposed to doing household chores. And that's not to say that I wouldn't pick up daily like I already do, because I like for my home to be nice and neat. But like, I would like to have a housekeeper come monthly to do all of the items that you don't do on a daily basis, like cleaning your baseboards, cleaning behind the refrigerator, dusting the top of the curtains, you know, vacuuming the seat cushions on your sofa and chairs, you know, that kind of thing. Cleaning the ceiling fan blades, etc. So I would just like to have someone come in and do all of the things that I don't do. So yeah. So I'm looking forward to getting me a housekeeper soon. Yay! So alrighty guys, that is the 10 questions, and now we're asked to tag some other people in this. And so I actually have a long list of people that I would like to tag, and if you've been tagged already, then hey, you've been double tagged. But I want to start with BarbDecor. Hey Miss Barbara, I'm tagging you. I want to tag Mimi's Life Stay-at-Home Wife. Hey Mimi, you're tagged. I'd like to tag Diana, which she leaves a little sparkle. Hey Diana. I'm going to tag Angelic Interior Designs by Shenell. Hi Shenell, I hope that you can participate in this tag. And I'm going to tag Decorating with Barbara. Hey Barbara. Barbara has a beautiful home, so I really want to see how you, if you have any cleaning tips. Also, I'm going to tag Hanna with Hanna's Daily Life. I'm going to tag Eclectic Kristen. Hey Kristen. And hey Hanna, I didn't mean to not speak to you also. And I'm also going to tag my new friend Brenda Rodriguez. Hi Brenda. So yeah, those are the people that I'm going to tag. And let me say thank you so much, Lacee, for creating this tag. And thank you, Kimberly, for tagging me. I would encourage all of you guys to visit both Lacee and Kimberly's channels. They both have wonderful content that I know that you guys would really enjoy. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and click the like button, and also click that bell so that you will receive notifications as to when I upload new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for including me in this tag. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. All right, take care and bye-bye.